Hey Scorpio, I hope you guys are doing good. This is going to be your general life tarot reading for May 15th through the 31st. We're going to start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this reading for you guys. And then we'll get into some tarot and pull cards for your current energy, any obstacles, challenges, or what might be hidden from you, advice from spirit, and then your potential outcome. Then we'll wrap up with one last oracle card to see if there are any final messages that spirit has for you. I do like to get all of the cards out before I start the reading. So if you want to skip the card pull, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's get started. So the first card that we have out for the energy surrounding this reading is creative writing. So let's grab another oracle card and see what other energies are surrounding you all at this time. Energy surrounding this reading for my Scorpio collective. Okay, we have a couple that came out. Oh, we have anxiety and we also have financial constraints. So we'll see how those tie into your messages today. But let's start by pulling some tarot and we'll get for your current energy. Current energy for my Scorpios, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have two cards that came out. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Two of Swords. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. And for the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more for you. Okay, so your current energy, Ace of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden from you, what don't my Scorpios know or see? We have the Nine of Pentacles. For advice from Spirit, for my Scorpio collective, we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, and for your potential outcome, we have the Page of Cups. All right, so let's grab an oracle deck and see what last messages we have before we get into the reading. Your energy, we have respond versus react. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, heart-mind union. Advice from Spirit. Oh, the next step. And I just knock these out of my hand, but we have write it down, and we also have happiness. And for your potential outcome, your own path. Okay, Scorpio. It feels very much as though this reading is about career. So, this is general life, so apply it where it fits. But what I'm feeling about this energy is your vocation, your career, something that you're engaged with. It doesn't feel relationship based or anything like that. It feels very much about something that's tied to finances. So with the overall energy, we have creative writing, we have anxiety, and we have financial constraints. It feels very much as though there is a bit of worry that's surrounding you right now when it comes to your job, career, financial security, stability, abundance. There's a lot of stress. And it feels as though I'm hearing two things. Either one, overworked and underpaid, or you're doing something to, to pay the bills, but it's not truly something that you enjoy. And it's starting to wear on you a little bit in that you're, sort of doing this work that you're not passionate about, that you don't look forward to, that's really just something to like keep the lights on and keep a roof over your head. There's something that has to do with creativity here where it almost feels as though it's almost like you're you're like a Picasso working in a science lab. Like it's not feeding your creative spirit, right? It's just not something that sparks joy or invites any kind of passion in. So, looking at your current energy, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and we also have respond versus react. Express from a loving place. Old trigger and trauma yields drama. New beneficial thought patterns. So, what it feels like again is that you are sort of tired of balancing, this need to pay bills and this feeling that you have inside of you that you were meant to do something else. There's no passion, right? Where you are currently when it comes to how you make your money. There's quite a bit of dissatisfaction with the role that you're in, but you're there because it offers a little bit of stability. You know, it's something that you're okay with. I don't know that you necessarily hate it and, go into work every day ready to swing on your coworkers. That might be the case. I would advise against it because that just, yeah, that's not good. Jail's not good. Um, but you're starting to rethink about quality of life and what that means to you and what you want to see for yourself. How do you find that balance between being able to pay the bills and, get some of the niceties, in life, but also doing something that doesn't necessarily, drain your soul every time you go in. Looking at the challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and we also have Heart Mind Union. Harmony with heart, or harmony of heart, joy and vision, with mind, plan and action, faster manifestation, highest vibration. So, what it feels like, Scorpio, that you don't see is that you're rapidly approaching a decision point where you'll have to make a choice in what path you take that's going to lead you to abundance, to this sense of freedom and stability and something that you nurture, right? Something that sort of fulfills you. The challenge is putting together your desires with a tangible plan of action, right? So, you have this choice that's unfolding in front of you, but it's going to be entirely up to you to think about what it is that makes you happy, that will truly, truly feed your spirit, and then figure out what that looks like, how to map that out, how to move forward so that you can make this choice when you get to this fork in the road. What we have for advice from Spirit, we have the Six of Cups in reverse, we have the Chariot in reverse, and we have three more Oracle cards. So the first one that came out is the next step. Daily steps towards your dream, manageable goals, mentorship, doors opening, and success. We have write it down. The universe has received your order. Know and feel it's yours and done. Writing brings into physical form. And then we also have happiness. Combine talent with passion. Live your dreams, helping others, gratitude journal, and self-love. So, Scorpio, this is really interesting because the advice that we have from Spirit is to not go backwards, right? Now that you have this fork in the road, this choice to make, this is not the time to walk back and go to this place that you're not passionate about. This is not the time to revisit this. It's keep looking forward. And what I'm hearing is that there's no reason for you to rush. It's really about you taking the time to really think about where your talents lie, what you're good at, and how you can sort of incorporate that into sustaining your livelihood? How do you translate the gifts that you have, the things that you are good at, this talent, this creativity? How do you capitalize on that? How do you turn that into a career that you love? So, Spirit is saying that that's something that you should take some time and map out. Like, you need to be very clear on what that looks like. And it might be that you talk to people about it. If there's someone who is currently in a career that you're interested in, maybe you saw them on LinkedIn, it might be a good idea to reach out to them and see if you can just have a little chit chat and figure out, what they did on their path. How did they get to where they are? And maybe you can get some little nuggets that will help you in your own journey. But Spirit is really saying that now it's really time to embrace what you have to offer, because I think that that's going to be the key to releasing yourself of this stress and these financial constraints. And in case you hadn't noticed, there's a lot of writing that comes up in this. So I don't know if you're a writer. Maybe you've been thinking about writing a book or a screenplay or something like that. But we have creative writing for the overall energy. Then we have write it down. And under the happiness card, we have gratitude journal. So again, writing things down, writing things down. So maybe that's the way that you manifest. Maybe that'll be optimal for you. Or maybe this is, if you're a creative, maybe this is a Spirit's way of saying, you need to look at your writing abilities a little bit more and realize that you're good. And this just might be the thing that you need to get out of this place of not being passionate, not being excited. Maybe writing is your outlet, and maybe writing will be your career going forward. So looking at the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Cups, and then one oracle card, your own path. Trailblazing brings the greatest achievement, heart and mind aligned, unconventionality, and authenticity. So what it looks like, Scorpio, is that you are going to be living all up and in your truth. Right? So it feels as though there's going to be a bit of, I don't want to say a slow go, but I don't see you sort of leaving where you are right now in some like dramatic flourish, like you whip your train behind you or like shake your umbrella at someone on your way out. I don't think it's going to be that. I feel like there's going to be an elegant transition out of this space into something that you love, into something that you're more interested in. And it's going to be quite a departure from what you've been accustomed to, but it's something that's going to take full advantage of your talents, of your skills, of your gifts, and it's going to be something that you absolutely love, but something that you didn't necessarily see yourself doing until these doors started opening for you. So let me pull one last oracle card for you and see if there are any final messages from Spirit for my Scorpio collective. Okay, we have one that flipped over. Get my cards together. And so what we have for your final message, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So I feel like this is just Spirit's way of saying that you need to decompress, right? All of this stress and anxiety and worry, there needs to be a good, healthy outlet for it. And doing things like yoga or meditating allows you to quiet your mind, and it allows messages to come in for you, pieces of divine inspiration that you might find very actionable, right? If as you're getting into this calm and quiet place and releasing yourself of this anxiety and this worry, as these messages come in, write it down. Because at some point you might be able to weave them together and say, oh, This is the path that I'm meant to be on. Like you've literally just created your own roadmap, but you have to make sure that you sort of clear space for that energy and those messages to come in. So, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.